Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimi Shortly Mimi where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hearts. Of course you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. First off, guys, before we continue, I forgot to wish the ladies all around the globe happy International Women's Day to you all. Keep holding on strong. All right, guys. The housemates had little game. Let me call it a fun game. Okay. So the head of house in the name of Mpumi read out the what's it called, the brief, and then it was all about the housemates were divided into two teams. We have the team snake and the team spider. So what they are meant to do is each team would actually come and have a test of the dish, and then the name of the dish is actually inside an envelope. So what the head of house had to do is blindfold each of the housemates that want to test the dish, right? And then afterwards open the unblind them, I be unfold the blindfold and then read out the name of the dish if they guess it correct. So in team snake we have Papa Ghost, Makehkeh, Z, Young Papi, Jared, and what's his name again? Mark Jr. So each team has 6 members. So the team that went first was Team Snake, having Papa Ghost as the first participant, the head of house Mpumi blindfolded Papa Ghost. Meanwhile, guys, the kind of dish they gave them some kind of weird dish like that. Is not like all the sumptuous, dish or meal. This one was Papa Ghost's own. He was the one that went first, and I think he guessed his own correct. Yes, he got his own, the name of the dish correct. You just exactly like this, just blindfold them and then test the dish and then call the name. The head of house would confirm if the name is actually correct through the envelope. So that was how they went until each of the members, tested their own meal. And anyways, amongst the 6 of them, 4 got correct and then 2 failed. And the 2 people that failed in that team was Mark Jr. and Z. Z actually got her own right, so but it's just that she did not call the actual name. Yeah, but so it was just a 4/6. At least it's a fair try. And then for team 2 was the team spider. We have Lerato Modise, Yolanda, Sinaye, Liema, Willie, and else. So for this team they had to do the same thing, just like Team AD, that is Team Snake, did theirs. So this team reverse was the case for them. Like they did not even come close. Like they did not even come close at all with the first team that went for their own. Lerato Modise started off and then she failed. Yolanda own was even goat head. Like I think out of all of them, it was Yolanda's dish that was better. Her own was her own was goat head. In anyways, the team B, all of them failed woefully. Like no one got it, not even a 1/6 for them. So they get 0/6. Meanwhile, after that, the housemate devoured this goat head. It was the one all of them rushed. Liema own was okay too. It was chicken intestine, at least. But some other people own, oh my gosh, their face alone, though I don't know what those things are, but the men looking at it, you'll be like, no, 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 no. All right, guys, still on the housemates, Robinson Spices. You guys remember I told you guys they celebrated their 100 years on earth, like 100 years producing the spices, 100 years of the company being in existence. So the housemates divided in their teams were given a puzzle to solve, and then they were just trying to dig it out, solve the puzzle. Meanwhile, what's his name? Makehkeh and his wife Yolanda, they are like, oh, these ones are for children. As you can see, they were the one upstairs. Yolanda was busy massaging her man. I was like, well, let me massage my man. No, these ones are for people that went to private school. Yolanda is a case. Like, guys, Yolanda and the Liema were actually dancing today. I'm like, yo, who would believe these were the two people that actually had ish the other time? And then Makehkeh complimented, what's her name, Liema, and said Liema is fine ish. And then Yolanda was like, yes, she is fine. And then Makehkeh was like, Liema, you're fire, and that kind of a thing. Liema said thank you. Mark Jr. was like, what does that mean? Because Mark Jr. was sitting there with them, and he said it means that she's so beautiful. Mark Jr. was like, and you're doing that in front of your girlfriend. Yolanda was like, don't mind him, you're complimenting a lady in front of me. And then Makehkeh was like, I'm just giving compliments now, guys. I don't know. See, as it stands for me right now, I'm just talking about me. As it stands for me right now, I do not even mind if Makehkeh and Yolanda will be the only housemates in the house. Like every other housemate should go. Like if every other housemate leave the house right now, I'm still gonna have fun with Makehkeh and Yolanda. Like them talking, the two of them talking alone, I would just be laughing. I would just I don't know if it's only me. I don't know if it's just the two, only me, or just that love these two. Like their bands and everything is just so funny. Still about this two, yeah. When Yolanda was singing, and then Makehkeh actually this hand was like, this your voice. If I open a restaurant, when people come, they would run away. Yolanda was like, yes, that is one thing you're good with. I have divorced you. That is one thing you're good with. You're good with, speaking against me in front of my enemies. And then Papa Ghost Lerato was there, fixing their puzzle, and then because Makehkeh and Lerato were in the same team fixing the puzzle, and then Yolanda, Yolanda, she can be so loud. She was lamenting, yes, that is what you always do. You diss me in the presence of my enemies. You make them happy because yes, so that they would laugh at me. That is what you do. She would always say how she feel in the presence of anybody. And then I now remember they once had ish because of this thing. That time this Judith was still around, Mitch was still around. When Yolanda was pissed with Makehkeh, because Makehkeh called her whether a 59-year-old lady or something in front of Ghost them, and she said Makehkeh is fond of that thing, making mockery of her, cajoling her in front of Papa Ghost and Lerato, just to show them that yes, I don't really care. And now some people are actually trying to check this thing, that if truly what Makehkeh is doing is right, Anyways, while Yolanda was lamenting on that, she did not even say it just once. She was lamenting on it. Yes, keep doing it in front of my enemies, in front of people that do not like me and all of that. Makehkeh was just laughing. Then afterwards, Makehkeh was having conversation with Lerato Modise. He was telling Lerato that Yolanda wants him to always fight her fight. But he has told Yolanda that you have not actually make me see the reason why I should do that. I cannot just stay and fight your fight. It would actually show me the reason, then I would see why I should, because I don't think you two, you can vouch for me in this house, because I see you as somebody that when people come for me, you would also add extra. That was what Makehkeh was telling Lerato Modise. And then he was like, anytime Yolanda had issue with people, that Yolanda wants him to side her, which is not right, you understand? But whenever Yolanda is right, that he has always stood by her side and be like, yes, what you did is right. But whenever she's wrong, he would always call it out. But Yolanda do not like it. While Lerato was like, but you're being fair. If you can still stand by her when she's saying the truth, that means you're being fair, because it would have been different if whether she was right or wrong, you don't stand by her side. But for the fact that when she's right, you're always telling her, yes, you're right at this one, So while Makehkeh was having this conversation with Lerato Modise, people were like, this is exactly what Yolanda was talking about. There is no how the friendship or the situationship between Makehkeh and Yolanda would grow if Papa Ghost and Lerato are still in the picture. Now, my question is, would you advise Makehkeh to just ignore the friends he made in the house because of his situationship with what's her name? Yolanda? That is what I'm asking right now, because people are actually now coming for Makehkeh that this is what Yolanda is talking about, that see what he's saying about Yolanda to Lerato Modise. That for the fact that Papa Ghost, that is Leghost, are friends with Makehkeh, that Yokehkeh ship will never flourish, because definitely they would want to say negative things about Yolanda, and Makehkeh would always buy and key into it. Guys, what do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comment section. But coming from Muhammad, he said, exactly what Yolanda meant. She can't be honest or pour her heart to him because he's friends with He's friends with people who don't like her, which, but it's the fact that he's friends with those people. When he needs to vent, he would have to go to them. Yes, I really do understand, though, but the fact is that he was actually to Papa Ghost and Lerato before Yolanda came into his life. So I wouldn't advise him to just leave those people, but at the same time, Yolanda needs to be careful too. So I understand the two parts, but it's not going to be fair if Makehkeh start ignoring Papa Ghost and Lerato because of Yolanda. When, say, somebody got 100% game during the BB show, we mean somebody that always gives his or her fans something to work on or brag about. Somebody that even when they are quiet, you find yourself tweeting about them. They never saw Junero coming. Ne? Anyways, this is Mark Jr.'s fan hyping him. Baby boy that is always on his own. Everything he's doing, he do them at ease. Meanwhile, he was having a conversation with Mpumi this afternoon about Yolanda, telling Mpumi to avoid Yolanda's brouhaha. I have watched BB shows globally. When a housemate has a song out there, Biggie will make sure to play his or her song on request. I don't know what's wrong with our Biggie for refusing to play Liema's song. And then this person said, say that again. In season 3, they played Vino's song, and even last year, Blue Eva's song was played. I don't understand why are they not playing her song, not unless there is a new rule. So those people are Liema fans. They are complaining on why Big Brother is actually not playing Liema's song since she came to that house. Nobody has heard her song in the house. And then this person said they are fighting production pet narrative. So netizens are finding it that it's like this production right now, they are trying to run away from that production pet narrative that people are painting out there on Liema. All right, my therapist said a sheep that is most likely to sail after the house, Mpurid, Zipapi, Yokehkeh, Leghost. And then this person said Mpurid, meaning that Mpumi and Jarid. Housemates that is good at modding their fans this season goes to Liema, Zintu, Mpumi, Jarid, and someone down here said Zintu and Liema takes a cup. You're free to give me your own options in the comment section. You know how we do it already. And here is Chwenza sending a shout out to Papa Goes for the writing. This was amazing. That was about yesterday's wager tax. He said, shout out Papa Goes for the writing. This was amazing. Choo Choo killed me. Chomi, what happened during load shedding? They were asking her what happened during load shedding. More people, you guys are so funny. And then he also said, apparently there is a Choo Choo character in today's tax. The legacy lives on. You are so Miss Choo Choo, baby. Choo Choo the presenter. So who was the Choo Choo character in yesterday's tax? Somebody should remind me. It had to be you, girl. Z, I really hope you two rekindle your friendship outside the house. Choo Choo and Mazibuko, baby, you're missed. And somebody called Choo Choo a cloud chaser. Your own cloud chasing no be here. Bro, sis, focus on your life, hybo. So are you expecting him or her not to tweet again? Why? Because of they went to bbmzansi. Anyways, guys, me, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now. See you guys later. Bye for now, babies, and thank you so much for always sailing with me. Stay safe, darlings.